everybody, it's me JJ up here at SEC. I'm going to give you a step 2 process of rolling our pasta out. So Joey yesterday, he went ahead and showed you guys how to make the pasta. Key to that is make sure it sits down for a little bit and lets it get nice and firm for us to be able to roll here. So what I'm doing here now is trying to flatten it out so I can get it into my machine so it comes out evenly and square. Now we're making capellini, so we want to make sure that we dust our dough really well because it's going to stick when we put it through the cutters. Just squaring it off, trying to find the right width for me to get it going through this machine here. Now the best part about this is the machine's going to do most of the work. So we got our classic here, our classic pasta roll cutter. So this is the roller part. You can find these in different appliance stores, and you can go online and buy them on eBay. So make sure you're dusted really well so it doesn't stick to your machine, because it'll cause you some problems if you don't. Like I said, we're gonna make this machine do the work for us. Sometimes your dough can be temperamental, so you just gotta play with it a little bit. Now that big old batch style dough that we made yesterday, it's gonna yield probably, say 10 orders, 11 orders. So we're gonna have nice fresh pasta and meatballs for you guys next week. We're gonna run it through the one again. This is gonna be nice. We got some classic homemade meatballs, fresh pasta. Can't go wrong.
So explain to them why we start on the largest setting and we only go down one at a time.
What it does is not only does it get to the right size and the right texture for you, but it really helps with your texture really. And it flattens it out all evenly. So essentially, if we're gonna roll this by hand, this takes hours off of trying to roll pasta. It stretches it out, it widens it, it helps with the texture, it brings the semolina and the flour together really well. You just do one step at a time.
You take too big a steps, it'll start to rip.
Yeah, like if you were to go from 1 to straight 5 on here, it wouldn't even press. But 2, it would rip your dough, and essentially all the work that you did would be pointless at the end. So we're gonna go with this capellini here. Through trial and error, we figured out the right size for it, and we're going to go to about the 5 dial. Now, a very key important part to this here is dusting in between. Like I said, we're making capellini, so as soon as we start to cut, your dough is going to get ruined. So now we're on the 2 number. And it's basically this process until you get all the way to the end there. It seems like a lot of work for pasta. Pasta seems like it's easy, but in the end, the quality of the pasta is so much better. What's great about this machine is we can also do several different types of pasta, but we do fresh raviolis with this. We were gonna attempt to do pierogies with this, but we found out in the long run that the old school method for pierogies is a lot better than this. But for pasta, we're finding lots of uses for this machine. Now, if you're not comfortable handling this much dough, that's fine, you can trim it down. But it really is rolling out pretty nicely. All right, we're gonna go for it. Last roll here. Not too shabby, huh? All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and set up our cutter. Then we're gonna dust again, and then I think we're gonna go ahead and cut the lengths and start cutting. So we're going probably, I would say, 12 inches in length. That's the average on most pasta here.
About 20 foot of pasta.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So I'll just use my rolling pin as a guide here. Any extra you can save for re-roll. All right, so what we did here is we have a fettuccine cutter and then a capellini cutter. Capellini is angel hair. So you got your cutter rolling now, it just transfers. So we're all nice and dusted here. You gotta make sure we dust both sides because this is the part of the process where your dough can stick while cutting. There you go, fresh capellini. We'll toss it, get it nice and dusted so whenever we go to lay it out, it doesn't stick.
What have you been dusting it with?
This is the same flour mixture that you would put inside the dough itself. There's there's semolina, and there's flour mixture in there. There's no salt, no pepper. All you're really essentially doing is using this to keep the dough from sticking. So then what we'll do is we'll just layer out. Once I get it all cut, I'll weigh it, make sure it's all weighed out perfectly. And then as you can see here, we lay it out, and this is how we'll store it. When you come up, we'll drop it, cook your fresh pasta, fresh meatballs, and fresh sauce, and then we'll send it out to you. What we're gonna do though is we're gonna go show you a nice little picture of it, I'm gonna show you the meatballs and all that here shortly. So I'm gonna finish up this pasta. All right, everybody, JJ again up here at Kitchen SEC. We're gonna go step 3 of our process of fresh pasta and meatballs. So we showed you how to make the pasta, and we're showing you how to roll the pasta out and portion it. So now we have our portioned pasta. We got some water on the boil. Let's get some salt in there. All right, so this is your fresh pasta portion that we had. Remember, we tossed in semolina. Now it's all unstuck. Most traditional pastas, like a dry pasta, is going to take you 10 to 12 minutes to cook fully. This is going to go really quick. You're looking at less than probably 2 minutes. So just keep an eye. You always want your pasta al dente. You don't want to overcook. So the key to this here is dropping it in your water. But as soon as you get it in, let's get it mixed up, because you got all that semolina mixed in there. You don't want none of your pasta stick and clump together. So your pasta's in. You're looking at 2 minutes here. So what we're going to do now, we're going to get our fresh pasta, or our fresh meatballs out of the oven. So what I did here is we got our classic marinara that we've been running for a couple years now. Everybody loves our marinara. I took my fresh meatballs. This is classic meatballs. This is veal, ground beef, ground pork, shallots, garlic, eggs, breadcrumbs, seasonings, all mixed together, all formed. I did a nice brown on them. So I took them in some pasta, rolled them in the pasta sauce. You got fresh marinara meatballs. We're gonna let them simmer in the oven for a little bit. They're gonna be beautiful. So these bad boys are done. Like I said, your pasta is gonna go really quick. I mean, we're almost there already. Get a zoom in on these meatballs. Look how beautiful they are. Okay, so we're gonna keep the heat off this pasta. We're gonna get it drained. Here's your fresh capellini. I like to do a little toss of butter. Gives it some flavor. Also helps that your pasta won't stick. So your pasta's done cooking, your meatballs are ready. Now we're just gonna go ahead and plate. A nice little pile of pasta there. A little bit of parsley, some fresh shaved parm, a little garlic croustade. Voila, classic meatballs. Come on up to Sunny Hannah. All next week we'll be running this as a special. We hope to see you up here.